All right, let's go ahead and stream some Sudoku today. So we're gonna take a look at Dorlier's newest one, Bet Trees. So adjacent digits on a green line must differ by at least 5. And on orange lines must differ by at least 4. So it's German whispers and then the other whisper that I can't remember the name of. And then black Kropke dots, a ratio of 1 to 2. All right. So let's check this out. So this is interesting. So we've got... So all the German whispers lines are loops. So high, low, high, low. So these are the same. So they're 4-cell triangles. So these are all either all high or all low. And then these are the opposite. Okay. Oh, so we've got 3 Kropke dots in sequence over here. So that's either 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. So how does this work? Oh, so we've got a Kropke dot here. But that's not going to be a 4 because we know we can't. So because these are all triangles for these German whispers, we know we can't put 4s or 6s on any of the German whispers lines. Because if we put a 4 or a 6, then we're going to end up with either a 1 on both sides or a 9 on both sides, and that can't happen because they're always going to be in the same column there. Right? I don't think there's any possibility where I could put a 4 or 6. If I put a 4 or 6 there. Oh, that gets even uglier because I have to put them there and there. So I would have to put, if I put a 4 here, I would have to put 9s in all 4 of those cells. And that's just not going to work. Yes, I don't think 4s or 6s are valid on any of the German whispers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 are usually... the valid possibilities on a Kropke dot, but 4 and 6 are eliminated here. So this can now be 1, 4, or 6. Is that really it? I mean, if this is 1, this can be 2, right? Okay. If this is 2, this can be 1 or 4. If this is 3, this can be 6. And if this is 8, this can be 4. So that's 1, 2, 4, or 6 there. Yeah, okay. What other possibilities are there? So these 2 trees are all in the same rows. Does that make a difference at all? So I could see the fact that, so we already said that these 3 have to be the same polarity. So let me just kind of color that a little bit. So those all have to be the same polarity. So because this would be high, low, high. High, low, high, and then same applies to the bottom triangle. So these 3 would all be low, so these 3 would all be high, and these would all be low. So, is there maybe anything that's keeping this from doing the opposite, or is it forcing it to do the opposite? And we've got 3 lows and then 3 highs if we do that. So that looks fine. Let me see. This feels more restrictive because then we're maxing out the lows. That looks fine as well. Let me think about 3s and 7s just a little bit here. Because this particular cell is interesting. So if I put a 3 in that cell, so that would force all 4 of these to be 8s and 9s. Because 7 is not 5 away from 3. So the only two numbers that are 8 away from that are 5 away from 3 are 8 or 9. So we would end up with this kind of situation. Does that break anything if I were to do that? I don't think it breaks anything obviously there. Means I can't put a 3 here. Oh, actually, it would force these to be low if I did that. So because I have an 8-9 pair in both of these, I guess these could be a 6. No, we already said 6 can't go on it. Yeah, so if I put a 3 here, I can't put a pair of high digits along here. These would be forced to be low. And then the opposite would be true if we put a 6 here. Or sorry, not 6, but a 7. If I put a 7 here, these would be forced to be high because these would be a 1-2 pair, and I wouldn't be able to fit 2 low digits there. Okay, that's interesting. That's at least like a restriction. How brutal is that down here? If I did all that, so we have an 8-9 pair here. So now these need to be low. Let's see if I were to put. So I know I definitely can't put a 3 here because we can't have another 8-9 pair in there. Just can't. And actually, we can't put a 3 here because we couldn't put an 8-9 pair there. And so a 3 would not be able to go along this tree whatsoever, period. Just can't put a 3 along there, which would rule out lows from the middle. So these would have to be a 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's what I should be looking at. So since we ruled out 4s and 6s along these trees, these all have to be all of the possible digits there. Because we talked about 4 lows and 4 highs, but because of the trees and these, because of the fact that they're triangles, we can eliminate 4s and 6s from the trees completely, at least from the green portions. The 4s and 6s just can't be on the German Whispers lines. So with regards to the trees, it's 3 highs and 3 lows, and we've got 3 of the same polarity there in a row. So these would all have to be triples of some form. So that's interesting. Okay. So if I put a 7, 8, 9... well, that doesn't work. I couldn't put highs there. So if I put all highs here, so neither of these can be 8 or 9. So I have to put 7s throughout the... so this could be 8 or 9, but these both have to be 7. That doesn't work. And then if I put 1, 2, 3, well, if I put a 3 anywhere along here... okay. If I put a 3 anywhere along here, you have to have 8 and 9 on either side. So it can't be 1, 2, 3. So basically, I've now proven that this can't be 3, and then the reverse of that is that can't be 7 either. At least for these two trees. So these two consist of 1, 2, 8, or 9. Okay. Oh. probably should have looked at that first, but now that I kind of have a little bit more... So if that's 3, this is going to be forced to be 9. As is that. That's 7. A little bit different. So we know these two are 1, 2, 8, or 9. So if this is 1 now, these all consist of 7, 8, or 9. Can this be 2 at that point? So if this is 2, so these would be a 2, 3 pair. These would be a 1, 3 pair. And these would all be 7, 8, or 9. Doesn't work. Okay. Yeah. All right. Earlier we said it would work because there would be 4 highs or 4 lows, but now it doesn't work because we've eliminated 4 and 6 from the equation. So these have to be opposite polarities. All right. So we could say those are blue, as are these, and these are all orange. Which is going to force these to be blue and these to be orange. So if these were the same polarity as these two right here, well, then you would have 5 digits all of the same polarity, and that does not work. So these now all have to be orange. These all have to be blue, or sorry, orange rather, and these all have to be blue. So you actually have triples along here as well. Okay. Huh. So the tips of the trees now are either 5s or the opposite polarity. So like this would be blue or 5, orange or 5, orange or 5, blue or 5. Because 5s can go on the, what is it? I don't even remember. Is it? I don't remember what type of whispers line they are. Is there any way we can prove it's not 5? Don't know. I don't like having the 5 hanging out like that. We're just gonna erase those for now. Let's take a look at this column because I feel like this is where we're supposed to kind of break in at this point. So we know these 3 have to be the same. They're either or the same polarity. They're either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. So if they're 1, 2, 3, this is an 8, this is a 4. Oh, I think I just figured it out. If these are all 1, 2, or 3, this is an 8, and this is a 4. Then this would have to be 4, this would have to be 8, and now what do you put there? Nothing, because it would have to be another 4, but then you'd have 2 4s in the same row in the same box. So this is not 1, 2, 3. These are 7, 8, 9, and now I could say that about all of the blue cells. And then all of the orange cells are 1, 2, 3. This cannot be 8 or 9 now. This can't be 8, which means this can't be 4. Okay. So these tips could still be 5. So we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 for those. Okay. Oh, I eliminated 8 from there. 1, 2, 2, 1, or 3, 6. Yeah, okay, we're still good there. Now, we do still have 8 down there, so that's definitely not 8, which means that's definitely not 4. This is definitely not 2. So we're increase... Are we... What? Oh, I put 8 there. 8 can't go there. This could only be 1 or 2 now. Let me back this up real quick. What did I say? This can't be anymore. Oh, this is fine, actually. 1, 2, 4, and 6. I think this is still the exact same. 2 to 1, 2 to 4, 1 to 2, 3 to 6. Yeah, okay. So these, this never could have been 1 or 8 because it's in the middle. You either have to go 1, 2, 4, or 1, 2, 4, or 2, 4, 8. Yeah. So we've eliminated 8 from here now, though. Oh, but we didn't eliminate 8 from here. This could still go 2, 4, and then 8. But since I eliminated 8 from here, 8, 4, 2 doesn't work anymore. Okay. Just not quite enough to really rule anything out along there. Well, we do have a 1, 2, 3 triple and 7, 8, 9 triple and all. So what are... So these are all the same triple. These are a 4, 5, 6 triple all along here. Okay. Oh, but this can't be 5. This is either 2, 3, or 8. Oh, I would love to eliminate one of those. It's staring into a 7, 8, 9 pair here, as well as a 1, 2, 3 pair, but not enough digits to actually eliminate it. So I know 5 has to go on one of these two. We'll go ahead and we'll pencil mark that in. Why not? Doesn't really say anything about these two because like 5 could still go over here. Interesting. So we know one of these could be 5, but they can't both be 5. So this could be... Oh, but it could also be 4 or 6. I have to remember that. Like if this is 9, this can be 4. So I can't just immediately mark it in as a 1, 2, 3 or a 7, 8, 9. Even if I did eliminate 5. Huh. This still annoys me because it's paired up with 1s, 2s, and 3s, but we'll see this. Is there any way? Well, so hang on. So, well, we said these couldn't be 7 or 3 because of the way they saw each other. So let's look at this again. So if this is 7, then these have to be a 1-2 pair. So that would force this to be 3. Okay, so likewise, if this is 3, that would force this to be 7. Because you would have... No, I'm sorry. If this is 7... Right, if this is 7, you have a 1-2 pair here. So this is 3. And likewise, if this is 3, you have an 8-9 pair here, which makes this 7. Let me actually do it. Just to take a look at this. So this is a 7. Goodness. 7. So these are a 1-2 pair. That's a 3. This is an 8-9 pair. It's now 1-2 pair. This can't be 3 either. So that would actually force this to be a 4. Okay. I mean, that's nice. Can I... So if this is a 3, that's a... Oop. That's an 8-9 pair. That would be a 7. This is a 1-2 pair. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, check that out. 3 can't be at the top of the trees. So 3s and 7s can't be at the tops here, because if a 3 is at the top of the tree, that forces a 7 here, which forces a 1-2 pair down here, but then that reflects back on the same 1-2-3 triple. And so you would have to have 2 3s in there. That doesn't work. So that can't be 3. I was about to say this can't be 7. But if I put a different number here, so like if I put a 7 here, you get that 1-2 pair here, and then you get 3 here. Oh, that still doesn't work because now you've got an 8-9. You've forced an 8-9 pair here, but this can't be 7. So this can't be 7 either. Okay. Well, let's check this now. 3. So we've got an 8-9 pair here and an 8-9 pair here. Oh, that automatically doesn't work. Yeah, so 3 goes here, 7 goes here. Yeah. Anyways, if I put a 3 and 9 here, I would have an 8-9 pair here, and that just automatically breaks that. Okay. So that's a 1-2 pair there. These are a 1-2 pair now, which does exactly what I was hoping it would do. Okay. Wait, why are these a 1-2 pair? Oh, because I put the 3 here. Yes. So these are just all 1-2 pair, and then so 3 here. These are an 8-9 pair here. I can't force a 7 out of here yet. But the fact that there's a 1-2 pair here now means that's a 4, that's a 2, and that's a 1. Oh, goodness. That's a 1. So this can't be 2 anymore. Which means this can't be 1 anymore. So that's a 2, 1, 2, 1. This is a 4. That is a 1-3 pair. This can't be 3 anymore. This can't be 3 anymore. This can't be 6 anymore. That's a 4. So this is a 5-6 pair over here. Ooh. All right, hang on, back it up. Did something wrong. Man, I was feeling really good too. So if I put a 3 here, these can't be 7, so it's an 8-9 pair. So that forces a 7 here, which forces a 1-2 pair here, which forces a 3 here, which doesn't work. If there's a so let's get rid of that. Get rid of the 3. Get rid of the 7. If there's a 3 here, or sorry, yeah, that would force an 8-9 pair here, which doesn't work. So this is a 3. Oh, I think I forced this to be a 7, and it's not necessarily guaranteed. So this is a 1-2 pair here. This is an 8-9 pair. This is a 7. Oh, no, that's why. Okay. This has to be a 1-2 pair. Which doesn't work. Let me reevaluate this here. So it can either be 1-2-4 or 2-4-8, or back, or the other way around. So this can either be 1-2-4 or 2-4-8. 1-2-4, 2-4-8. And same thing here. We have a 7-8-9 triple here, so this can't be 8. If I put a 4 here, we're going to have a 1-2 pair here. Basically, I need one of these to be 3. But one of these has to be 3. So if I... Well, oh, it's worse than that, actually. I need more than one of them to be 3, don't I? Yeah, because these are... So I need a 3 over here. Because if I don't have a 3 over here, this is a 1-2 pair, and then that turns into a 4, and then you have 1 and 2 looking at this. So that needs to be 3, and one of those needs to be 3. If I make that a 3, this is not a 3, this is not a 3. These are not 7s now. This is a 7. Neither of those are 3. And I already broke it. Yeah, there's something wrong with my trees here. Let's start back over here. So I can do the 1-2-4-8, 2-4, 1-2-4-8. So we already worked out. So if I put a 4 here, both those have to be 9. That doesn't work. 4 here, both of those have to be 9. Doesn't work. 4 here, both 9. 4 here, both 9. So 4s and 6s cannot be on these triangles, period. So those have to be the same polarity. Those have to be the same polarity. And that is the full set of either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. And that forces these to be opposite. Because these can only be from a set of 3, these can't be the same. And that's going to force those to be. All right, so that. So we don't know which is which, but that's the polarity of everything. Given that we're talking triples, 1, 2, 3 triple and 7, 8, 9 triple. 4s and 6s out of the equation. Now we said these now all have to be 4, 5, or 6. This can't be 5 because of the crop key dot, and these two crop key dots allow for 2, 3, or 8 as their possible digits. So now we started looking at this. If we did a 3 here, we would have 1, 2 pairs in both of those, which would force both 1 and 2 out of both of these. So this would have to be both 1 and 2. Oh, sorry. Oop, I did the wrong digits there, sorry. These are 8, 9 pairs. So yeah, so neither of these could be 8 or 9. So this would have to be both 8 and 9. Does not work. And the same is true for 7. So 3 can't go here. If I put a 3 here, that's an 8, 9 pair. That's fine. That would force this to be a 7. But we just said we can't do that. Because now I have to put a 1, 2 pair here and nothing can go there. So that can't be a set. So this can't be a 3 as a result. So this would have, so these two have to be a 3, 7 pair. Okay. Oh, which actually rules 5 out of those, which is nice. So these have to be a 3, 7 pair. So these are either an 8, 9 pair or a 1, 2 pair, depending on the polarity here. Okay. I put a 7 here. These are 1 and 2, puts a 3 here. These are 8 and 9. Okay. And then these, so yeah, that could be anything. So if this is a 3, this is a 1, 2 pair. And there's, well, even with these being a 1, 2 pair, yeah, you could put a 7 in one of those. All right. So where do the 3 and the 7 go up here? So if a 3 goes here, this is an 8, 9 pair. So this is a 7. So this is a 1, 2 pair. which breaks that. So I can't put a 3 there. If I put a 3 here, these are all 8-9 pairs. Breaks this tree outright. So that can't be a 3. So this is either a 3 or a 7. Let's check over here. This is a 3. 8-9 pair here. Forces a 7 here, which is fine. These would be 1, 2, and then this could be whatever. So that's actually fine. If I put a 3 here, all of those would be an 8-9 pair. Would force a 7 here. These would be 1, 2. Also fine. If I put a 3 here, these would be a 1, 2 pair, or sorry, an 8-9 pair. And this could, like this would be a 1, 2 pair. Yeah, all of that's fine. So the only real restriction I'm seeing is that this has to be either a 3 or a 7. Because if either of these are, the way they reflect on this tree breaks it. Okay. So let's look at this cell. It has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 8. Those are all the possible. That's all the possibilities for a crop key dot. It can't be 4 or 6 because of the properties of these lines. So the possibilities here are 2 for 1. If this is a 2, this is either a 1 or a 4. If this is a 3, this is a 6. And if this is an 8, this is a 4. So this is either 1, 2, 4, or 6. Okay. So if this is a 3, this is a 1, 2 pair. So we'll have at least a 1 or a 2 looking into this. If this is a 7, we will definitely have an 8 looking in there. Although if this is a 7, this is entirely undetermined. If this is a 3, oh, hang on. Can this be 2? No, so this cannot be a 2. There is a 2 in here, period. And so if this is 2, it breaks that. Now if this is 1, we could still do 2, 4, 8 in either direction. That might be important to know later. Okay. Don't remember how I so confidently figured out the polarity of these. I mean, I imagine the crop key dot has to be the differentiating factor. Basically, this crop key dot, I think, is going to tell me what this polarity is. Let me think about 3s and 7s along here again. Or rather the other way around. So if this is a 3, this becomes an 8-9 pair. That's a 3. This is a 1-2 pair. Okay, that's fine. So this is a 3. This is an 8-9 pair. That's a 7. Which makes this an 8-9 pair. But we would already know this is an 8-9 pair as well. Oh, hang on. So 3, 8-9 pair, 7. Oh, I think that's it. So if this is a 3, 8-9 pair, 7 here. So we have an 8-9 pair here. But because we know this would have to be 3 or 7, we would also have an 8-9 pair down here. But we just said this has to be an 8 or a 9. So this cannot be 3. And this can't be 6. So if this is a 1, these can be anything. But the important thing to note, these two only consist of 1, 2, or 3. So if this, that can't be, this cannot be a 3. This cannot be a 3. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what determines the polarity. Because with this being a 3, these two both have to be 1 or 2. And I just eliminated 3 from this. But if this is 3, this is also a 1 or a 2, which means this is 4 and 8. Well, and then we could do 8, 4, 2, which is fine. So if this is a 1 or a 2, this is also a 1 or a 2, period. That would force this to be 8, 4, 2. Force it. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, hang on one second. So if this is a 1 or a 2, this is a 1 or a 2 because of this 3. So this would have to be 4 or 8, but this is also a 1 or a 2. So if this was 4, it would go 4, 2, 1. That doesn't work because this is going to eliminate something. So it would have to go 8, 4, 2. But I just said this is a 1 or a 2, this is a 1 or a 2. So this has to be 4, and then you would have 2 4s. So this can't be a 1 or a 2. That is an 8, and that's a 4. So that's a 7. This is a 1, 2 pair. This is a 3. That's a 9, 8, 9. This is now a 1, 2 pair. This is a 2, which is going to make, oh, guess that's, both of those are still possible, because I could go 4, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 4. I just know that's not an 8. So this is a 1, 4 pair here. So this is an 8-9 pair here. One of these is a 3. So this is now a 3. This is an 8-9 pair. 7, 1, 2 pair here. This is a 1, 2 pair. This is an 8-9 pair. We're sort of off to the races here. Just don't know where the 3 goes here or the 7 here. We have a 1, 2 pair here, so this is no longer 2. So that's a 7. So this is either 1, 2, or 3. Oh! So we have a 1, 2, 3 triple here. So this is 8. This is 4. That's 9 now. That's 8. These can't be 4. Nor can that. Okay. We have a 1, 2 pair here looking up here. So that's a 4. That's a 1. Right. What else we got going on? Oh, we said this is 1, 2, or 3, but there's a 1, 2 pair here. So this is a 3, which is going to make this a 1, 2 pair. And now we know this has to be 3. Okay. So this right now, this is only 5, 6, or 7. It can't be 8 or 9. Because there's an 8, 9 right there. An 8, 9 right there for that matter. All the Kropke dots are solved now, which is interesting. Still can't put a 3 in one of those. I need a 7 on one of these. Oh, these can't be 8. So this is a 7, 9 pair. Fortunately, it doesn't give me where the 8 actually is. That's 3. Oh, so let's pencil these in. So this is 1, 2, or 3. It's 3. And this is 7, 8, or 9. It's 7. So that solves this. That's 9. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. This can't be 7 now. Does not reduce the 1 or 2 there. Once we solve one of them, we'll solve the other. So that's nice. Okay. So we've got a 3 now looking up here. So this is now 3. So this is now 1 or 2. So we have a 1-2 pair here. What's missing? 4, 5, and 6 along here. 4 can't go in either of these, so that's a 4. This is now a 5, 6 pair here. We're at the point we can start doing Sudoku. We've only got 2 digits left up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are a 5, 6 pair. Reduces these down quite a bit. We've got a 4 on one of those. We have a 4 on one of those. This is a 4. This is another part of a 5, 6 pair. So we now have a complete 5, 6 pair here. What are these 2 digits? 5, 6 pair. So now we've completed the 5, 6 pairs on both of these. That's nice. So the other half of the 1, 2 pair is up here. We know that because there's a 1, 2 right here. So this 1, 2 pairs up with something up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're missing 7 and 9. Yeah. So 1, 2, and so either 1 or 2, and then 7 and 9. But this can't be 7, and it can't be the 1, 2 pair. So this is 9. So these are 1, 2, and then 7. Oh, this can't be 1 or 2 right here. This is 7. And then this is the other half of the 1, 2 pair. Okay. This right here is going to solve all of our 1s and 2s. Because they'll all kind of see each other in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, because like this sees that and there. And yeah, once we eliminate either one of these, the 1s and 2s will solve themselves. I might have to start coloring some of them. Just because we've got some like orphaned stuff out here. What are we missing over here? 4, 5, 6, and the other half of a 1, 2 pair. That half is down here. What are the digits left in here? We have the other half of a 5, 6 pair. And then 4 and 8. 4 doesn't go here. Ooh, does 4 go here? Yep, 4. That's the last spot for 4 in that column. That's actually really, really nice. This is a 4. That was a really important get. So this is the other half of a 5, 6 pair, and then 8. The other half of the 5, 6 pair can't go there. That's solved. Okay. I should have kept my time going through when I reset this. It's okay. 8-9 pairs there and there. This is an 8-9 pair here. That is solved. This is a 9. This is an 8. This is 3 and 7. Also solved. 7, 3. Oh, sweet. 9, 8 there. Okay. Oh, maybe I had this backwards. Maybe the 1 and 2s, maybe this 1 or 2 is going to solve the 5s and 6s, because I'm noticing now I don't have any concrete 5s or 6s. Yeah, this stem right here is really, really important to disambiguate the rest of the puzzle. 4 goes here, 4 goes here, 4 goes here. Where does 8 go down here? It goes right there. This is either a 1 or a 2. These 3 digits here. 1, 5, and 6. That's not the 1. That's about all I could say about that. This is a 5-6 pair here. So we got the 5-6 pair here. So what are these 3 digits? 2, 3, and 7. This is 2. This is a 3-7 pair. Except that's a 7. And that's a 3. That's a 1. So that's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 2. Got most of them. How did I not get any of them? This is the other half of a 5-6 pair. This is the other half of a 5-6 pair. What was this? 3 and 9? These two are... Well, there's 7 in one of them. Yeah. Haven't quite solved that yet because there's a 7 down here. What are these two? 7 and then the other half of 5 or 6. This can't. All right. So that's 5 or 6. This is 7. That's now 7. This is the other half of 1-2 pair, but it's a 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, which eliminates 5 there. That's a 6. That's a 5. 6, 5, 5, 6, 6. Ooh, goodness. 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, and 1. All right. I feel like I'm getting better at Dorlier's puzzles. That was the quickest I've done one of his. Row 1 followed by row 2. 1, 5, 4, 7, 2, 8, 6, 3, 9. 7, 8, 6, 9, 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. I'm gonna put it at easy because I actually was able to figure it out without any input from anyone, which is nice for a change. It's not really interactions from the rule set. It's really just those trees, how they interact. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab myself a drink because when I talk too much, I get parched. Who'd have thought? All right, unfortunately, I won't be able to do another one right this second because somebody woke up from their nap. But she's very happy to be awake. Anywho, I'll try and be on again later tonight. So, thanks whoever's watching. Appreciate you hopping on. I'll talk to you later.